best investment you can make is in yourself. When I first started my entrepreneurial journey, a mentor once said to me, Edwin, it's not about making $100,000 or making $1 million. It's about the person you become. When I was in my early 20s, a good friend of mine gave me a call and he asked me how he could get started in the investment world. He wanted to know how he could trade stocks, currencies, and just start investing. Now, I wasn't a financial advisor by any means. I wasn't a stockbroker or an investment professional, but I had already started to invest in courses, mentorships, paid for books. I had already attended seminars, and I was already a little bit more well-versed than he was. So I felt a little honored that he would call me and ask for that guidance or mentorship. So of course, like a good friend, I made sure to provide him with all the material and help fast track him so I could save him the time that I had wasted, so I can show him all the things he didn't need to waste time on. I provided to him all the books and everything, all the materials that I had already paid for, I provided to him. Now looking back on it today, maybe I didn't do him a solid, because in one sense, I didn't let him learn the hard way. Maybe I gave it to him too easy, and you'll understand that better by the end of this story. See, I made sure to connect him with all of the right people. I showed him the seminars. I gave him the books that I paid for. I went to meetings with him. I showed him what broker to use. All the stuff that I had learned, all the countless hours and days and weeks and months that I had taken to learn this stuff the hard way, all the pain that I had gone through, he didn't have to experience. All he had to do was follow the course and he'd be set. I told him everywhere that I had gone wrong so that he could go right faster. I wanted him to be better than I was. Now at the time he seemed serious, and this is way before crypto was even invented. Back then you couldn't look up on YouTube how to invest, how to risk the reward, how to trade, how to check for a broker. You couldn't do any of that on the internet like you could today. So if you're watching this today and you want to learn about how to trade or invest or do anything like that, you're in a way better position than I was or than he was, because you could just type it into Google or ChatGPT or YouTube and you have all of this course material for free. Fast forward a few months, he didn't do a single thing that involved investing or trading. The only things that he did was the things that I set him up with, the seminars to attend. Anything after that, he didn't even touch. He went back to working his 9 to 5. Now, there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. You'll never hear me bash somebody having a 9 to 5. The only issue I have with people that work a 9 to 5, if you're going to complain about your situation and you can do something about it and you don't do something about it, now I have a problem with you, because there's nothing wrong with you working the 9 to 5. But if you're working the 9 to 5 and complaining about how you work a 9 to 5 and you don't do something about it, now we have an issue, because you absolutely can do something about it, especially in today's day and age with what you have access to in the internet. You have the entire world in the palm of your hands and you can learn a new skill part-time. In my car, I would always listen to podcasts and different things to be enhancing my skills. They say by the end of the year, if you listen to podcasts, that's like 1 or 2 university style courses or seminars or whatever. I don't remember the exact stat, but something like that. You can look it up, Google it. The point is, for those that know me very well, I'm always in student mode. Doesn't matter what it is, I'm always learning, even from people that know less than I do in topics, because if it means I learn one new thing from somebody, then that makes me that much better. I'll never have an ego towards somebody trying to teach me something, even if I feel I already know it. Now, I personally didn't go into the investment banking world, but I did continue investing and educating myself. And because I was able to remain consistent and persistent, I was able to grow a real estate portfolio, to invest in precious metals like gold and silver. I was able to be profitable with stocks. And of course, when crypto came around, I had some bad days and some really good days. I'm not here to give market advice. Aside from all the things that I shared with my friend, the number one thing I told him to focus on was investing in himself. Because just like how my mentor said, it's not about making the money, it's about the person you become. So even to this day, I stayed true to investing in myself. I'm still buying books. I'm still buying mentorships. I still buy courses. I still attend seminars. I'm always learning in different topics, different fields. I'm constantly growing and I'm always a student. There's a downside to that, because some people get addicted to personal development. And some of these people feel that just because they are in personal development mode, that they're doing something productive. Personal development without action is a waste of time. If you're going to invest in yourself and not do anything about it, goals without action are just a dream. I'm sure we all know somebody like that. Let me know in the comments. If this hit home, make sure you like and subscribe. And remember, the next time you're wondering what's the best investment you can make, it's in yourself.